Hello? There we go. I always forget to turn my mic on. Hey everyone, I'm Cosmic and welcome to the cloud. I already said that, but my mic was muted because I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, audio should be good. It is hammer time. So I've actually not tried this yet. I've watched other people play the patch and I've seen hammer. But yeah, we're gonna hop in and see how it is. Oh my god, this song. Hello, Smoogle, Daniel, Zay. Oh yeah, it has been a while, Zay. Hope you've been doing good. I'm changing the song. What do we want today? Let's go some Fuzzy Dazzler. Well, I won't do gambling. I did my daily thing. I don't know. I don't know what to spend money on. I guess I've been trying to get, the brand badges. Like, I've gotten, where is it? I have gold Scallop, gold Anaki, and gold Tenatech. So I've been spending money on just increasing star power to maybe eventually get all of those, but that would take a long time, so I don't know. But that's what I'm saving money for in this game, I guess, because I don't know what else to use it on. Your birthday's in 10 days? Well, happy early birthday. The Switch 2 presentation is in 18 days, I think. So that's, I'm counting down literally every day. I'm very excited for that. But yeah, I don't know, what do we want to run? I could try Mini. I have no idea what you run with Mini. I don't even know if this is a good Nautilus build, but we're just gonna, this is the closest thing I have to a Splatling build. I might just use like Sploosh or something at some point, but I wanna start with Mini, because Mini also, the main weapon got a buff. I believe it charges faster. Yeah. Oh wow. So it's basically like Splatoon 1 Mini, but instead of a bubble, you have a nuke. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Wellstring, maybe. I kind of don't like the main weapon of Wellstring very much, but we can try it out. Or, well, I don't know. I don't want to promise that because I don't really want to use it, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll try this. Yeah, well, I know run speed. I have run speed on this. I mean, Wellstring is good. I just personally am not a huge fan. But yeah, I know the hammer one, people normally use the other one, but the hammer one is now, I guess, you know, in the conversation now that hammer is, you know, a bit more useful. I liked Mini. I actually played Mini a bit in Splatoon 1, but I didn't play the good one. The one that was meta was Zinc Mini. I think I played like Refurbished, which just had Burst Bomb and Burst Bomb Rush. And I played it like a little bit in Splatoon 2, because I like the Burst Bomb combo. I've always liked Burst Bomb Mini, I guess, in all three games, so. Haven't touched it much in this one, though, because I'm not a huge fan of Hammer normally, but now we're gonna see. Because I still don't know if I'm gonna love Hammer, because I think, like, the Rush mode is still not the best thing in the world, but yeah, the Throw mode. I guess for anyone who doesn't know, I imagine most of you know at this point, but yeah, they made the lethal hitbox on this way bigger. So you can just throw it and get kills, and it's funny. Every time Scorch is on stream, I always will roll Scorch like 90% of the time, so I might switch rotation. I mean, Scorch Tower is like alright. Also, hopefully my mic sounds normal. I changed the position of it a little bit. Let me know if it sounds weird or like muffled or whatever. Because I'm trying to avoid, you know, the like, I always forget what you call it. Like when you, my mic is really sensitive to like, you know, certain letters, like when you say a P and it's like the puff of air into the mic. I'm trying to like figure out how to avoid that because I've always, I don't know. I thought I was using the right mic placement, but I saw a video telling me to place it differently, so we're trying this for now. I don't know. Also, yeah, I didn't really like warm up or anything, so this game is already going not exactly in our favor. Yeah, I want to try out Paintbrush for sure, because I liked Paintbrush quite a bit when it came out, but oh okay, sorry, just alarm on my phone. I don't know if you guys heard that. I forgot to turn that off. But yeah, I want to try Paintbrush because it got above 2. Yeah, no, this is going. I'm still very distracted. Sometimes I just like kind of sit down and start stream, and then I have to like get my bearings and remember where I am and what's going on for a second. So bear with me for a minute here. But yeah, hope you guys have been doing good. It's been a while since we've just done like a PvP multiplayer stream. Obviously because I dealt with single player things. We did Big Run last week. And I would still like to mix it up a little bit. I don't know. I mean, a patch for me is an exciting enough reason to like stream. You know, this counts as Splatoon news. But yeah, if we get into another kind of dry period, I mean, I'm hoping Deltarune. I hope Deltarune comes out soon. Deltarune tomorrow, for sure. See, I don't want to take this into X rank, but I don't really like this series rotation. And I don't want to play Clan Blitz. Actually, okay, we'll try this. We'll try this. I don't know. It changes in 50 minutes, so. Worst comes to worst, we can get a new set. I don't want to do Turf War. I don't really play Turf War outside of Splatfest. I still don't have that gold Judd badge. I guess I would like to get that eventually, but as long as they're doing Splatfest, I'm just gonna stick to only playing Turf then. And the Cali Alterna amiibo on your birthday, nice. I don't even remember what gear that one gives you, to be honest. But is that one the like captain gear? Or is that? I actually don't remember. I got them at the same time, so I just scanned them, and then I don't actually use the gear, so I literally forget. Okay, maybe I could, you know, put a little bit of effort into playing the game. We can always try playing Sploosh if we want to test out Hammer and have my brain, you know, turned off a little bit. What? Okay, dude. Come on. Yeah, that's why I don't play Hammer. I should have just thrown it, honestly. I mean, I don't know. With the start of lag, I probably still would have died, but yeah. 3 with the midriff and Sea Dogs out. Okay. Do they have midriff out in that outfit? I don't think they do. Oh, Neo 3 does. Right. Sorry, I was thinking Captain. Agent 3 in my mind will always be the original Agent 3. I always have to refer to the new one as Neo 3 or New 3 or whatever. Because Captain 3 has the flip-flops, so they also kind of got their dogs out, but yeah, anyway. There we go. Come on. I like, you know, like I said, I like this weapon in Splatoon 1 and 2. I've barely played in 3, and I'm not necessarily good at it, so... It is so much harder to play on stream, by the way. Like, I don't know why, but I've been playing a lot more, you know. I literally haven't streamed PvP in like 5 weeks, so I've been mostly playing off stream, and I genuinely feel like my skills just deteriorate the second I hit live. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, that was all right. I just have to stop looking at chat. I think it's literally just my awareness sucks because I'm looking at chat. I don't know how, like, how other people do it. I can stream and play a single player game perfectly fine and like actually be good at it, but when it comes to multiplayer, I don't know, man. Happy Maris Day. Oh yes, yes, it was Marie Day. Mario Day and Marie Day. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think it's... maybe part of it is the pressure. I don't feel like I feel that much pressure. I guess it's a little embarrassing when I do, like, terrible. I think it's mostly just the fact that I have to, like, look at chat and that I'm, like, concentrating on speaking. But, yeah, it's all contributing. Okay, I mean, we won. I was saying all this, and then we did pretty good this game. At least my team did. But no, I was carrying my weight. I think that was all right. It was an all right game. Yeah, I wonder if they're like in-universe influencer inklings that like are like vlogging while playing battles. I'm just gonna play solo for now, anti-flow. Maybe on like rotation or something we could open it up to viewers, but I kind of just want to test the stuff out for myself. Okay, yeah, that was actually a good game. That was better. Just had to lock in a little bit. I also had to not be on Scorch. I think just being on Scorch. I mean, I would like to say it's just the map design makes it harder to come back, which I do think is very true. It's very snowbally. But also I think I am just less happy when I'm on Scorch Gorge, and that makes me play worse. I don't know. The 60 damage hitbox is so insane, too. Do. Undertow, okay. Barnacle's fine. I feel like, I don't know, I don't really get why. I feel like competitive players actually like Barnacle, and I don't know. To me, it's very much a Splatoon 3 map in its design in all like the wrong ways, but it's like okay to play on. I would still rank it below like any, you know, good Splatoon 1 map by far, but Barnacle's all right. Hello, Chriso. Worst stage, I don't think it's that bad. Especially with the rework. I mean, I don't know. The little dip thing didn't do too much for the map, but it is, you know, it technically is a route, which is more than some Splatoon 3 maps can say. I think Scorch might be my least favorite map in the whole series, to be completely honest. I'm trying to think of like a worse map in this game, and I don't know. Because I think Eeltail is honestly overhated. Like, Zones absolutely sucks, but the other modes on Eeltail I think are actually like playable. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I feel like everyone has like, yeah, because for me that's Hammerhead. Like, I know Hammerhead is not a very good map in Splatoon 3, but I don't feel like I have like a terrible time playing on it normally. And obviously, you know, some of it is just down to preference at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Scorch is just genuinely the least fun I have playing the game. I mean, Schellendorf is pretty low down there. Schellendorf and Gobi. I don't know if they're worse than Scorch. I honestly don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, I really, I don't know. I'm at least hopeful for Splatoon 4, right? Because, like, I do feel like if they have learned anything from the community feedback on this game, is that the maps suck. And we want bigger maps with more options. So, I don't know, man. I hope that's the lesson they come away with. Dash pads would be cool, yeah. Yeah, that's part of it for me too, Ferret. I mean, I don't know. The one I always point to is Umami. I just think visually Umami is like, even though it's a really cool theme, I feel like it just like, it visually just looks unfinished. I don't know about them looking depressing, but yeah, I don't like when they look super video gamey. And Splatoon 1 definitely, I think, has the most, like, immersive stages. So that is certainly a factor. Arcade theme stage? I mean, that'd be cool. We have Anchovy Games, which is like, I mean, it's a game dev studio, but there are like arcade machines there, I'm pretty sure. An arcade would be cool though. I mean, it's not like we haven't had some overlap before. We have like 3 museums. Just the layouts are, well, yeah. Sometimes the layouts are depressing, sometimes the vibes are depressing. Laser tag would be cool. I feel like layout-wise, I don't know how you would do that though, because laser tag in real life normally is just kind of a bunch of ramps. Or like walls. Like I almost feel like Port Mackerel is effectively what a laser tag arena would look like. Oh my god. I mean, I think Umami is good because it's another, like, desert Splatland stage. So, you know, just making more use out of the actual setting of Splatoon 3, but... oh, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, well, okay, I've thought about this for a little bit. But, I don't like, you know, there's, like, the island problem. In terms of like immersion, where it's like, you know, the stage is in like the middle and then there's just like a death pit and then there's a background. And I think like on a stage like this, it works because, you know, there's like a canal of water. Like it kind of makes sense for there to just be this like giant pit there. And for other maps, like I think like for me, like Walleye Warehouse, I mean, that doesn't really have the issue because there are like walls, but like, you know, sometimes you can have context for like, yeah, it's the same thing as the Super Mario Odyssey problem. I think, yeah, there was like a video called the Island Problem, but Splatoon maps, you know, it's a thing people talk about. And I think an easy way to solve it is just, you have maps that have walls around the outside rather than a pit. Which Splatoon 1 did, like Blackbelly Skate Park, you know, the whole map is just underground level. So it fits in with the environment because it's just like a ditch in the ground that you can't climb out of. And I think Umami should have been that. Because if you look at the map, it's like, okay, there's like a pyramid, but then there's like this like archaeological dig site. So there's this giant hole, and then the stage is coming like up out of it. And I feel like they should have just made it so that the stage itself, like the out of bounds limits of the stage should have been walls, and it should have just been sunk into the ground. Like, I just feel like that would have looked cooler, and that would have made a lot more sense, and I think it would have made, like, the map more interesting for gameplay, too. This stage also has the island problem, because there's just, like, this giant, like, pond. Like, it's a fountain, but it's, like, you know, way too big for a mall fountain. It looks kind of weird. Ramen doesn't totally bother me, because they, like, I don't know, it kind of just looks like you're in, like, a mall or something. It's like, you know, I don't know, at least in my mind, like the entire building isn't literally just the Robo Ramen restaurant. It's like you're in like a multi-level like commercial area. I don't know if that's even really true. I haven't looked that closely at the background, but I guess that's kind of how I always interpreted it. So I don't know, Robo Ramen doesn't bother me that much personally. Oh god. Hello, Space Boy. Well, yeah, it's like, it's above... Yeah, Robo Ramen's like below. I don't know, like obviously it is not like realistic to have like these weird ramps and stuff, but it feels more immersive to me on just like a vibes level without thinking about it too hard. Yeah. I mean, this is a stage 2. Like, I made that one video when they did the update where they added a bunch of blocks everywhere. Like, this stage is just like a mess visually. Like, it's just there's so many just like cubes everywhere. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. I think some stages have the island problem, but then the stage itself still like looks like an environment. But this stage is just like, it's just all a bunch of like blocks, and I think it looks pretty ugly. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, Marlin Airport is like... I don't know. I definitely think it would have been cooler to be in the airport or like on a plane wing or something. But I feel like they were going for something different. So it's like... That one's a little bit different for me because it's like, you know, to... I think you could have made like a Barnacle and Dime that didn't, you know, totally change the identity of what the stage currently is. Whereas with Marlin, I feel like a lot of people just wish it was like entirely different. So I can sort of see what the vision was for Marlin at least. Like the propeller lifts being like, you know, something to do with airplanes at least, even if it doesn't look like an airplane. Should be able to get this. Yep, okay. The Perlina plane, yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, that's my whole thing, Space Boy, is like beyond the maps being immersive, it also just felt like it was like... I just think the locations were cooler. I just think the ideas... I'll always bring up Bluefin Depot as just like feeling like someplace you're like, you know, that should have been off limits to the Inklings. Whereas like a mall and a grocery store or whatever are just like, it's like, okay, like, yeah, these are places we can go. But I don't know, it doesn't feel as cool to me. Nope. Okay, no, I didn't actually hit anyone. I haven't even been using hammer all that much. Oh god. Okay, I was trying to do something there. Splatoon needs to embrace crime more. I mean, honestly, yeah, with the whole City of Chaos thing, I kind of wish they did lean more into that. Or at least the Inklings being like rebellious. Yeah, Salt Spray is a good example. Ship Shape is pretty cool. Ship Shape is just weird because it's like... I feel like it... Again, it's a case of like, I'm not entirely sure what you're on. Like, I feel like they should have made the terrain either look more like a boat or look more like cargo. I feel like you're just on like a weird thing under the boat. Like, I don't know. I kind of don't get what it is. Well, I do think the idea with Deep Cut... I mean, at least with the name Anarchy Splatcast, that gives the vibe of them being more like indie. And not just like on TV, but then... I don't know. That's the weird thing about the Splatoon 3 news, is there's not like an actual physical TV like there were for the other idols, so I don't actually really know what we're even watching the news on. But yeah. Outside, I mean, Deep Cut literally are criminals, but they're also rich, so it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I think Crab Leg is a good one. Crab Leg is one of the best, I think, in terms of immersion, because they made, you know, the island problem isn't a problem if you make the setting, you know, effectively an island. So if you make it the top of a skyscraper, that, you know, it works. I think Crab Leg, I wish Crab Leg was just bigger. My issues with the Crab Leg are purely gameplay, but visually I think it's really cool. Well, no, but you're watching on the Sea Cucumber phone when you click the left stick, I thought, to like listen to it. Or maybe that's just like watching versus listening. I don't know. I thought the logic was like you're watching them on TV, or if you minimize it, you're watching it on your phone. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just that they're listening to it. I definitely want to try paintbrushing a bit. I want to actually get some hammer kills though. I need to like live long enough to get my hammer. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Space Boy. It's like the world building and the progression is cool, but like it just kind of felt more fun in Splatoon 1. Which is like, it's weird that they didn't take advantage of the Splatlands. Because to me, I feel like that's the whole reason you go to a new setting, right? It's like you have, like, okay, in Inkopolis, ink battles have become a sport, but then you go to this, like, the city of chaos where they don't care about the rules and stuff, and then it's like, oh, but actually they do. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, again, this is a good example. It's not, because it's not every map. I think, Undertow is a really cool setting. This is another one where my only issues are really gameplay. I don't even mind, like, I think the island problem, like, this looks, you know, immersive. For me, that's good enough. Like, having the, like, canal of water down below, the, like, you know, because we're in, like, a sewer, or, like, it's like a flood, you know, flood bypass system or whatever, so, like, that makes sense to have water down below. Like, I think this one actually works. I just wish that the map sucked less. In Splatoon Junktown? I mean, to be fair, that's pretty much Mincemeat Metalworks, kind of. I mean, that's not Junktown, but it is like a junkyard. Like, okay, actually, off the top of my head, I guess there are a good... It's just that the map design sucks. But the settings in Splatoon 3, I think, are... You know, they did kind of lean into that angle, I guess, if you think about it, but I don't know. They could have done more with it, for sure. Yeah. I like the... I mean, we still kind of have the vandalism stuff with the fact, you know, I still love that, like, you know, Miiverse posts show up as graffiti in the stage. Like, that's something that I feel like has become kind of normal, but, like, that's still, like, such a cool feature. Like, I genuinely really, really love that. Oh, God. But, yeah. God. And it's mostly an issue I have with Splatoon 2. I do think Splatoon 3, you know, with kind of going back to more of, like, the punk style of music and stuff. Like, you know, there's something there that feels more like with that Splatoon 1, like, rebellious spirit, but yeah, I don't know, something about it isn't quite the same. I mean, this map, if this map just had, like, gushers, or if there was, like, water going through the actual stage, I think it would be so much more interesting. And better at actually conveying that setting. But yeah, the Splatlands definitely could have had more of an edge. Eventually reverse engineer Splatoon into Sonic Adventure 2? I mean, yeah. I don't know. I do want the story mode, especially, to have that kind of vibe. I'm gonna try playing Sploosh and run, like, special charge just to get more hammers, because it'd be funny. I think that's what it is for me, is I really want the story modes to actually have that kind of vibe. Like Jet Set Radio, even maybe like Sonic Adventure-ish kind of, yeah, like not like angsty, but just like cool vibe, like stylish and cool, and you know, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just want something new. I have not played Bomber Cyberpunk. I should. I've heard some of the music and I like it a lot. I guess that could be a stream, maybe. I haven't played Jet Set Radio either, to be honest. Or I don't know, I said to be honest, but I haven't played that, so maybe, I don't know, we could try some of that stuff. Yeah, a story mode in the city is all I've ever wanted. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Also, speaking of story mode, I know I said that, like, hey, that side order thing was my last, like, big project for a while. I'm gonna do smaller videos now. I think I lied, because now I am working on doing the giant, ranking every single level in the series video. So that is maybe gonna be the next thing. I might do some smaller stuff in between then, but we'll see. Yeah, me when I lie. No, I mean, I know about Bomber Cyberpunk. I just like, I don't know, Jet Set Radio is just one of those things that I feel like everyone kind of like knows about, but I haven't actually played the game. I just like know the music, and like the aesthetic and everything, but I want to. I just never, I don't know, I never got around to it, I guess. Well, because I don't really know what the gameplay, I don't totally know what the gameplay actually entails, so I guess I feel like everyone just talks about like the vibes more than what the game actually is. But I'd probably enjoy it from the vibes alone. I think Girl Power Station was fairly high. I don't know. I mean, I'm not just gonna tell you all the placements because that would just spoil the whole video, but yeah, it's still gonna take a lot of work. Just getting footage. So I'm stupid. There's definitely, I should have streamlined this somehow, but when I first went through to like rank all the levels, I literally just replayed all of the levels in the series on my own time and like wrote down a little like blurb for them and gave them a score. Then I did my streams of every single level, which I wasn't planning to do originally, but that, you know, happened. But the first time I went through the levels, I wasn't recording, and then when I was streaming, I had the, you know, this stream overlay with the chat and everything, and I wasn't recording locally. So I can't really use that footage because it would be really low quality, because I would be like zoomed in, and it would be like kind of janky trying to use that. So I basically have to go through and re-record myself playing like a lot of the levels. Not all of them, because I've had, you know, I have the footage of the entirety of Splatoon 1 and 2, but for Octo Expansion and Splatoon 3, obviously you don't need to beat every level. So when I recorded footage of those story modes to like talk about the stories and stuff, you know, I did not beat every single level. I did the bare minimum for Octo Expansion and like, you know, half of like Alterna pretty much. So I've been going through, I actually now do have all the footage of every single Octo Expansion level on my computer, but I have to go through and replay Alterna again, which I'm not exactly looking forward to. But yeah, and then I have to actually like, you know, put it into a proper script. I wrote like I wrote and recorded the whole intro section, and that's like slightly edited, but yeah, it's still a long ways away, basically. but we're gonna get there. Yeah, I have played Sonic Rush, and I know it's what Hideki Naganuma, I think is his name. Very, very goated composer. I love the music in the game. Just try and paint as much graffiti as you can. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I thought it was. I could try it out. Oh god. Okay, well. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a couple of times Splatoon feels a little bit how do you do, fellow kids, I think, but it does it in like a Nintendo way where it doesn't feel as cringe. But yeah. Also, I played Hi-Fi Rush on stream. I feel like that's like, it's not quite the same vibe, but it kind of is. I mean, it's like cell shaded, you know, you're killing CEOs, rock music and stuff. Well, not, I mean, Jet Set isn't really rock, it's more like hip hop, I guess, but yeah. I like that vibe and aesthetic of games. So yeah, we could try. Is there an easy way to play Jet Set? Is it on like Steam? I actually have no idea. I know they're doing like the remaster, but I feel like I want to play the original because I know people are they doing a remaster or sequel or both? I'm actually not sure. But yeah, I'm not gonna stream Return of the Mammalians again. I would just do it on my own time. But yeah, I will have to play it again, unfortunately. Yeah, Splatoon's definitely more earnest about it. I mean, that is, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Splatoon 2 and 3 feel a little more like sanitized. Not in the Kamaboko way, just in, you know, the not as edgy way. Not as, you know, I don't know. I always talk about this lobby actually. Okay, well now we're going, but I love that the Splatoon 1 training room is just like a back alley. I don't like that Splatoon 2s and 3s are like these like expensive facilities. Yeah, I totally agree with that, Topaz. Yeah, because it has the street fashion influence. I want more just hip hop inspired music in Splatoon to begin with, because like we had like, you know, shrimp kicks or the, you know, what's it called, the store music from Splatoon 1. I feel like we need more hip hop. I guess there's maybe some of the lobby songs, Fuzzy Dazzlers, like kinda. I don't know. We need more of that style of music because I think it works with Splatoon so well. Emulation is okay. Yeah, I could just emulate it. I don't even know what the. Okay, that was some lag. That was a lot of lag. Oh, Nasty Majesty, yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously the, you know, Pearl and Reno literally having the Biggie and Tupac outfits. For sure, Octo Expansion has a ton of, yeah, like hip-hop, 80s. I mean, obviously, that is the whole thing. But yeah, just in the rest of the game, I guess. Like in, you know, I don't know. I want it to be in multiplayer and single player. I like single player having its own vibe, but it would have to, you know, we have to see what it is. Octo Expansion continues to be perfect. Would you look at that? Yep. It just does everything right. Boosh. I don't think that would have killed pre-patch. All right. I will say it is kind of funny with the level ranking video. I had like a hang on. I want to win this game. Nice. Okay. was not sure I would get that in time. But yeah, I start out the video with just like a little like mini like review, not like even review, just like a few sentences about each campaign, just to, like to set the precedent for like what the list is gonna be like. And I'm just like, you know, like, by the way, I don't like Alterna. And then the first just like 15 levels I mentioned are like all Alterna levels. So I don't know. I mean, that's why I want to make the video though, because I genuinely just, I want to express that those levels are not good. I don't think there's enough people like comparing them directly. I'm just using whatever it gives you, like whatever the original required weapon is. I would not rank it for every weapon, that would be insane. I'm more just like when it comes to like the Octo expansion and Alterna levels, I'm pretty much just gonna like talk about the level as it is, and like if the weapon choices, you know, matter, I'll bring them up. But the level design changes, does it? Wait, what do you mean? I don't really think they're... I mean, I honestly was not aware there were any changes at all. And if there are, I think it's like they add like a block or something, right? I'm not really even sure what you're referring to. I would not count them as different levels. See you, Space Boy. I mean, you have to throw bombs at the grapplings because you can't reach them with the main weapon, but I didn't even think the terrain was any different. I mean, regardless, I'm just ranking it based on the first playthrough for those. I honestly did not even know there were slight differences between different weapons. I thought they just designed the levels so that they didn't have to do that. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. I'm not going to do the amiibo levels. That's definitely a more debatable point, but I decided I'm just not going to. Because they are the exact same level layouts. It's just like an additional challenge on top of it. Also, like, I don't know, they're just really not... I think people overhype the amiibo challenges a lot. Like, the Kraken levels are literally just the same level, but now it's easier. And the limited ink levels give you, like, way too much ink to the point that it's barely a challenge. And the Charger and Roller are, like, kind of notable, but eh. Against Final Rush? What is Final Rush? I did rank after Alterna in the list, and I just kind of put it in there, and I'm like, I basically just like, is it fair to compare this to all the other levels? I don't know, but I'm going to. Oh. Oh god. Oh, I have not played Sonic Adventure 2, so I could not tell you. I've been wanting to play, well, okay. I've been saying I want to play the adventure games for a while now, and I've not gotten around to it, and then that Sonic Unleashed recompiled came out. That could be a stream game, actually. I don't know. Would you guys want to see me play Sonic Unleashed? I've been thinking about playing that. I've never played Unleashed before. Oh god. Shoot. I was like the guy with the shortest range there. I don't know how I got that kill, but alright. Probably a bit overkill with that hammer, but can maybe get this pity in if they're able to. Not really. Okay. I don't know if this was worth doing. It was not worth doing. It was not worth doing. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Put Sporticus and Miku in it. Yeah, I've heard very, very good things. Oh god. And I know it's like one of the best Sonic games. Depending on who you ask, of course, but... Well, no, after Alterna is my favorite stage in Alterna. So I ranked it fairly high. I mean, not that high. I could check. We are winning. Okay. One of those games where it did not feel like we were winning, but we were. Okay, I'm probably gonna adjust this. I actually had it way higher than I realized. I had it at number 16. I don't think it's number 16. I need to go through and adjust a lot of these. I have like preliminary placements for all of them. There's no way it's number 16 good. But yeah. I'd say it's like top like 30 maybe. Is it? I don't know. I really like the first part. I actually really like the first part. Because it's the closest we get to like a... Not like Kaizo, but you know, like proper like difficult Splatoon platforming, like ever. So, and that's just what I want. I want a whole campaign of After Alterna. I wanted Side Order to be that before we got the gameplay reveal. But yeah, some of the other sections are pretty whatever. The Octoling section I don't really care for. The rail grinding part is kind of whatever to me. I like rail grinding with a shooter kind of isn't super fun. I feel like it's a lot more fun with like a longer range weapon. Or at least like I like when you're like shooting crates. Popping balloons with a shooter. I don't know. Something about that part I don't really love. But I really like the Soaker Block section. I really like the first section. I like the riding the Octo Missile section. I basically just like all the platforming parts. Well, Soaker Blocks are like the only good new mechanic they added to the game, so I was fine with the focus on them, to be honest. And then it combines them with the missiles, though. I actually think it synergizes with a lot of things. Like, you have, the first part is like Soaker Blocks and you throw Small Fry, and then there's like a part where you have to shoot a, oversized octopod, which activates a balloon fish, which activates another Soaker Block. Like, they actually finally started using the mechanics together with one another. Like, it's just literally the kind of design I was waiting for the entire game, and they didn't do it to the final level. If you have Small Fry upgraded, then it expands the Soaker Blocks way faster, so I'm not sure if you did that. That might have been part of why it felt slow. What's in last place? Climbing the Corporate Splatter. I think it's Site 1, or Site 3, Kettle 1, I'm pretty sure, of Alterna. I talked about it during the Alterna stream, but it's just the most nothing burger level in existence. It's like gray blocks, fight Octo Troopers. You don't even have to kill them to make the launch pad spawn. Like, there's just literally absolutely nothing going on. It is the most copy-paste, cookie-cutter, garbage level of all time. Not even, it's not even cookie cutter, because it's bad. It's worse than everything else. Okay, well I don't want to spoil the whole video if you guys just keep asking me where everything is. I don't know where the Moai painting level is. Again, most of the placements are probably going to change. I think I firmly have climbing the corporate splatter at the bottom. Along with a lot of other, you know, similar alternate levels that are just kind of nothing. The top 10 is like pretty much most of the Alterna escape sequence, or not Alterna, but Octo expansion escape sequence. I'm considering putting a Splatoon 1 level at number 1, but I don't know if people would like that. Not that, I mean, it's my list, it's my opinion, but I'm gonna have to justify it for sure. You're emotionally attached to the ranking of Moai painting level? I can check where it is currently after this game. Because it's probably gonna change. I really have to go through and like... Okay, so the annoying thing about writing a script like this is like, you know, I didn't play the levels in the order that I ranked them. I played them in the level that they appear in the game. So like, you know, basically there's a point in the video where I'm going to complain about industrial squeegees, because I think they're an annoying mechanic. But when I was going through and ranking them, I'm like, I think this is annoying, and then I played a different level with them, and I'm like, I think this is annoying. So it's like, I have to like make sure the levels are in an order where I'm not repeating myself, or where I'm not referencing something that I talked about in the past, but I actually didn't talk about it in the past, because that level is ranked higher. So, yeah, it's gonna take a bit of figuring out. But it's also fun. It's a fun video to make. Well, it is currently, while I'm in the scripting phase. Once I'm editing it and have to edit 208 levels or something, in the correct order, it might start getting a little annoying. But currently, I'm having fun with it. Oh god. Oh, come on. Okay, that was stupid. It's kind of like a puzzle, yeah. Dude, this has no range. I'm not used to playing Sploosh, dude. I'm used to having more than a centimeter of range. Okay, I mean, I got triple, so fair enough. Can we score? Can we score, though? Thank you. Okay. I'm counting the different phases as their own levels for the Nils escape, which I think makes sense. The wiki counts them as separate levels. If you count all of them as separate levels, then there are 88 levels in Octo Expansion. They have their own names. I think they should count. The rocket levels also would be their own separate levels. Also, yeah, I mean, if it was one level, it would just easily be the best level in the series. I'm not counting the Thangs. Because the Thangs don't really count in Octo Expansion. Like, there are 80 missions outside of the Thangs. There are technically 84, you know, stations. So I'm just not counting them. I'm not counting bosses. I might do a separate boss ranking list, but I'm not doing bosses in this ranking. So Inner Agent 3 will not be there. That was a pretty good hammer. All right. I can check where the Moai is. I don't exactly. How do I even look this up? Did I call it Moai painting? I'm just like control Fing my dock. I don't know how to find this one. Paint. Okay, I apparently did I use the word ink? I used the word ink 140 times in the doc. Okay, hold on. Relic rest. Yeah, but I didn't write down, like, in my ranking, I just have, like, you know, I just called it, like, Alterna 5-3, Alterna 1-8, or whatever. Like, I didn't write down all the names. I'm surprised I didn't say Moai, unless I spelled it weird. But I'm searching Moai is not giving me anything. I don't know. I'm sorry, I currently cannot find it. I'm gonna try paintbrush. Do I have a brush build? I think I, like, kind of do, somewhere. It was like... Oh, okay, well. You completely forgot Alterna had the rocket sequence? I mean... Yeah, to be fair, like, most Splatoon games do kind of have that issue of not totally feeling like you have a sense of place. Like, the Octarian domes kind of work, but also kind of don't. What hat did I wear? Is the backwards cap. This was my Splatoon 2 version of this build. That I think I just, like, used the same gear. Yeah, good enough. Okay, I just have this right here, apparently. Okay, I don't remember playing it recently, but apparently I did. But yeah, the swings are, like, it's like 2 frames faster between swings now. With that, actually, it's a pretty significant increase in the kill time. But yeah. Yeah, sure, I guess we can let viewers in. Why not? Pool is Cosmic Cloud, as per usual. The Alterna levels did not rank very high, or the rocket levels, I can tell you that, because those levels are, like, fine. I think I originally ranked the Zipcaster section, like, really high, and I don't know why I did that. I'm definitely moving that down, because that part's, like, it's not all that. It's alright. I don't remember when I first did these rankings. I think maybe in, like... There's no way it was, like, October, right? I feel like there's no way it was that long ago, but I did them a while ago, originally, and I reading through them, I feel like some of my opinions have, like, already changed, on some of the levels, so, yeah, it's definitely gonna take a bit of, revision to get to the final version of the script. But yeah, I've also been trying to put together, I forget if I mentioned this on stream, but I wanted to just make a video that just had all of the dialogue relating to Smollisk in side order, just because I got most of it anyway in the process of making that side order video. But there are just, like, a few really annoying, like, obscure things that are, or not, like, even obscure, but, there's been other things I didn't even know existed that I've had to record, and I've been trying to get all the dialogue for that, but it is surprisingly difficult. Because some of it is, like, random, what thing you get. What, when you rank them from best to worst, will you then rank them from worst to best? Is that not the same thing? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, but in the video, I'm gonna go from worst to best. I'm gonna start with the worst and then just go up to the best. No, I'm excluding side order from the list. I might do, like, a side order floor ranking if people end up liking this one, but I don't think it makes sense to compare side order floors to normal Splatoon levels. I just think they're too different. You're okay. I was I assumed you were joking, but I was not quite sure. Oh god. Oh, there was... Yeah, there was a guy there. I should have kept going. I do wish this weapon was a little better, because when they first showed it off, like, I really like the idea of a brush that, like, has this kind of range, but the 3-shot is just... I mean, we'll see with the buff. Maybe it's better now, but I just feel like it's been so unreliable. Like, you kind of have to just shark and use it at close range anyway. Okay, that was not... I mean, that kind of worked. Not really what I wanted to do. It's a 2-shot at close range, but 3-shot at its, like, max distance. And when they first showed it in the trailer, I just saw it at the max distance. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. That's, like... It's kind of difficult to use it like that in practice. Okay, well... I mean, it works if they run straight into my shots. There we go. It feels better. It definitely feels better than it was before. I don't know if I'm just like getting some lucky shots in here, but I'm liking this. No, 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 no. Come on. Of course, it never works when they have the hammer. It paints really well. I don't know how much of that is, you know, the swinging buff technically would make its paint a little bit better, but that is something Paintbrush can definitely do. Oh my god. I'm definitely dead, but got the weight breaker out at least. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have aimed a little bit lower. I definitely can kill a hammer. It didn't work that time. Oh my god. Okay, well... Okay. Hello, Slusher. I can probably reach you, right? Not really. Not really. Maybe on a better day. Maybe don't jump there. Trying to see how this... Yeah, okay. I wonder if Ninja Squid would be helpful on this. I don't know if I want to use it because I don't think I have a build... Like, all of my ink efficiency is on this shirt, unfortunately. But... Could be interesting to try it. Nice. Did we win that? Or did we lose? I was not looking at the scores. We won, right? Okay, good. I kind of forgot. Nice. Yeah, this feels solid. Might start using this a bit more. Tethers are easy? I mean, I feel like it depends who you're fighting and what comp they have, but yeah. I like Tethers. I like them I use them in Fest a lot for some reason. This would be a fun turf weapon, actually. Okay, I guess we're going all paintbrush now. Wondering if one of us should be the one with missiles. I don't really want to... I don't know if 3 wave breakers is the move in splat zones. That took so long to load. Okay, you know, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do the other one. I would certainly rather play this one. I just think the team should probably have a missile one. If you do them all at the same time, I mean, kinda. The pool is Cosmic Cloud, yeah. I can, oh, shoot. Cool. I could probably shorten this to, like, Cosmic, by the way. I don't... I don't know why I made it. I didn't really think to question it because I've done the same thing for so long, but it probably doesn't need to be Cosmic Cloud. Playing Splatoon for about 2 hours yesterday, and literally every team had 2 to 3 Ninja Squid users? I am not under the impression Ninja Squid got any better. Because most teams are still running coolers, if they're actually coordinating. Maybe if they were using Paintbrush. Oh boy, they have something. I mean, not that our comp is normal, but... we'll see how this goes. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. See, I knew that guy was there, but the wind-up on the paintbrush. No, allow me to kill him. See you, Daniel. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, okay, he almost came into my range. I was kind of just hoping to trade there. I knew that guy was coming for me. I don't feel like I see Ninja Squid that often, but I don't know. I mean, it was meta at the start of the game, but fell off pretty quickly. I think it works with Paintbrush, so it might have just been people using Paintbrush, yeah. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, there we go. Oh, I ran out of ink. Oh, that was such a bad time to run out of ink. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess, I mean, you probably see it in series, but not as much in open, I would think. Hello, Dan. I like Paintbrush. I'm still bad with Hammer, so we didn't do anything too crazy with Hammer, but I like Paintbrush. It is a noticeable buff. Maybe not the best jump in my life. Okay. We really need that well-string to die. Why are you going over here? I guess the E-leader's on bunker. Okay, well. If you throw a stamp beneath a jet, it will kill it? That's crazy. That's really funny. Oh yeah, Trizuka nerf is nice. I mean, I use Trizuka, but like that is a fair nerf. That definitely needed to happen. I know people have been complaining about it forever, so it is nice to see that we finally got that. Okay. I'm gonna like try and hold here, because them having control of this bunker makes life a lot harder for us. Oh my god, this guy's gonna chip me to death. No, he's not. Yes, they are. I mean, that wasn't really chip, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, they just made it fair. Like, it's literally, if you aim, it still does everything it did before, but you can't just get random AoE two-shot kills, which is definitely for the best. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, well, I mean, it's funny though, because then, you know, the hammer buff. I don't think hammer is broken. Obviously, it has more startup frames and flies through the air slower, and you only get one of them. But it is funny, you know, they finally fixed Trizuka being the special that rewards you for missing, and then added hammer nuke. Just need a little bit for a lead. I'm pretty sure we can do this. I don't know why they're all kind of trapping themselves here right now. Okay, they had Booyah, that's why. Object Shredder is really good for, like, a select few weapons, but none of those are really weapons I have ever played, so I don't use it personally. But there's definitely times it works. Oh, please, we can get this, we can get this. I'm dead, but if you guys can hold. Right zone, right zone. Oh, no, 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 no. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was close. Hammer can have it as a treat, I guess so. Do 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 do. Wow. I mean, we are 3 paintbrushes. We can blame the random. But I don't know if this is, you know, we're going in exactly the most, you know, you know, ready to win. Okay, see you, anti-flow. Oh, ugh. Sorry, I need to drink some water. Yeah, I was always carrying. It's always the random's fault. Whatever I use is bad. It needs to be buffed. Whatever they use is overpowered and broken. I also just accidentally turned off my monitor. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. Oh, hi, Dan. I will not complain about having Dan on our team. I'm here to not throw the game. Okay, thank you. It is weird, by the way. I didn't bring this up, but very weird that they just patched the game like 10 days after the season started. Like, did they just like forget? I don't know what happened there. It's very odd. Like, I'm glad we got a patch at all. And, you know, in some level, it's kind of nice to not be bound to the season system. Like, I liked it for when it was like, you know, building hype and adding features and stuff, but if it's like, you know, I like the idea that they could give us like 2 patches within 3 months again. So if it's just a regular now, I'm fine with that, but it is weird that it was like right after the season. But I mean, I guess if they were just fine-tuning stuff, you know, I will take a better patch over an earlier patch. Do. Okay, I'm kind of surprised that worked. Don't know if I should have gone for that, but I guess I should have. I don't know what that squid surge was. I thought I would make it to the top for some reason. Doesn't matter. All is well that ends well. I was hoping that hammer would blow that guy up. They should add a... well, no, they shouldn't. I was gonna say they should add a paintbrush with hammer, but I don't think I actually want that. And we also already have an ink brush with hammer. Oh, okay. I should not be standing here. Okay. I do really like the wave breaker buff of it basically acting like a point sensor when you first throw it down. I feel like that honestly did give it a lot of utility just for how fast it gets broken. Like, at least now you get like a little bit of recon right away. Oh, okay, hello? I just got sniped. Okay, I don't know why that felt weird. I like forgot they had a charger. I've not interacted with him the entire game. Huh? Oh, that was okay. That was a snipe. I thought that was the hammer for a second. I'm like, there's no way. Okay, okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright, that is not who I meant to jump to, but that's fine. think I got a lot of information out of that wavebreaker actually, but there wasn't really a lot I could do with it. Whoa, and I swam right into that bomb. Big man fan. True. Okay. All right. Be nice if we could get the zone back. Man, that was... That charger. That charger is getting me so much. It's really hard to deal with that as a paintbrush. Like, I need to be vulnerable for so long to actually kill someone, dude. Okay, that was a bad jump on my part, but man, we need to get in there. Dude. Okay. Hold. I need that charger to be gone. Okay, dude. Oh, there's no way. Hold. Shoot. Wait, did we lose? Or did we win? I actually have no idea. No, we lost. Okay. I was honestly confused. Okay, see you, Dan. Dan was supposed to not throw the game. What happened there? No, I definitely did worse. Oh, I did really bad. Okay, yeah, that's my fault. I want to keep playing this weapon though. I want to like kind of get better at it again. How'd Dan do? I didn't look. 20 and 4. Okay, yeah, he was trying. It was certainly not his fault. Generals are off if you did want to get in. That would be your chance. On a losing streak, well, yeah, we'll try. We'll try our best. I can't promise this is the best room you want to join if you want to win. But yeah. Oh, okay. Zinc Nova joined. Yeah. Well, someone else joined. Is Zinc Nova here? Oh, okay, they left. There you go. I don't think I have to send out invite again, but... Yeah, no problem, Sing. Thank you. I assume Tex is the correct person. I'm just gonna go ahead and ready up. Because I don't remember there being a Tex before. Yeah. I mean, you can play whatever you want. I'm just testing out new stuff from the patch, but I don't really care what other people play. Oh, I got Street Fighter 6. I don't know if anyone here plays that, but I don't I still don't know if I would ever stream. If I'd stream any fighting game, it would probably be Guilty Gear, because that's the only one I'm like semi-decent at. I mean, I literally just got Street Fighter, so maybe I could get good at it, but currently I am very bad. But yeah, it's pretty cool so far. Oh, hey, Red. What's up? Yeah, don't worry about it, Zay. It is normally not Dan's fault. I usually stream around this time, Saturdays, like 1 to 4 EST about. Yeah, I tried Mini earlier. I could try it again. I was still warming up and I was not doing great with it because I'm just bad at the game, but yeah, I've been having more fun with Paintbrush, but Mini's definitely good. The charge time is crazy. Oh boy. Okay. He did not see me somehow. Oh, Wavebreaker's actually pretty good here. I didn't realize you could put on top and it would cover both zones. I don't use Wavebreaker like ever, so I 4-starred this weapon, and that's pretty much my only experience with Wavebreaker. And I did that like a year ago, so. Oh, okay. Nice. The 3-shot and the fall off on this feels so much better now. Okay, it feels a little less better if there's a different guy shooting at you, but yeah. It is a lot more consistent. It's really nice. Oh, is Splatoon 1 back online? Or did Dude mod his Wii U? Because I saw Dude talking about Splatoon 1, I just saw the notification for his stream. Game feels not all that different? I mean, it's been a minute since I played it consistently, but I feel like it feels significantly better. I know you're a Mario fan, but are you a Pokemon fan? Not really, no. I might get Legends EA because I liked Legends Arceus, but I'm generally not a huge Pokemon guy. Well, I know it's Pretendo. I didn't mean... Yeah, sorry. Obviously, the official servers are not back online, but Pretendo was not working for people who did the non-modded method. So I'm not sure if Dude modded his Wii U or if the Pretendo people got it working up. You know, got it working again. Well, this is not great, the way we are getting locked into our spawn right now. We got to 6 and then they just started, like, destroying us. I don't know what happened here. Jeez. Shoot. Okay, well, rip. That's weird. We were doing good and then the game just fell apart. Yeah, decav, I didn't try decav myself, but I saw a video and it didn't look that different. It didn't seem like a big deal. It's a Pokemon mod that plays like a Mario RPG. Interesting. I mean, I like Mario RPGs, so maybe I could look that up, but I don't know. Do not think there were any reflux buffs. Should you do Big Swig Cheese? I mean, both maps have pretty small zones, so you can try. This game sucks. I mean, I think this is a pretty good patch. I don't know. I don't know why they buffed NZAP again. I remember joking, like, random NZAP buff, and, or like, I don't know. I feel like they've done that like 5 times in a row, and I have no idea. They, they want NZAP to be used instead of pencil, or at least like as much as pencil, and that it's just not gonna happen. You changed your mind? Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We almost had something going there. In that game. I don't really know what happened. Velstring is good. I'll try to carry my weight with Paintbrush. Again, I don't know. This isn't something I play all that often, but we'll see. Fiddlerian damage. True. All right. Let's do it. Yuri, Jesus, and Yowie Satan. Okay, the classic Splatoon names. And it's lagging. Okay. I keep just wanting to say like 18 days until Switch 2. I'm like, I think way too much about it, even though we know nothing that's gonna be there. I mean, I don't know. I really want to see a 3D Mario, and I talk about it every stream, and I'm gonna keep talking about it because I want it really badly. But, man, I'm just so excited for that Direct. Oh god. Okay, and I'm dead, and disconnect. Rip. Yeah, we Satanist squid bagging. Okay. I do like Mario Odyssey. I don't think it's my favorite, but I definitely like it. I actually lost my copy of Mario Odyssey, which is really weird. I don't lose games. Like, I haven't lost, you know, I lost some, like, DS games as a kid and some, like, Wii games or whatever, maybe, like, I moved a couple of times or whatever. I have not, like, I keep my Switch games, like, right next to where I play games. So, like, I haven't lost a Switch game, like, ever. Somehow I lost my copy of Mario Odyssey. I don't know. You'll be back? Okay. There's an open slot if anyone else wants to hop in. It felt like Mario. I mean, have I gone? I've definitely gone on the Odyssey rant at some point before, I feel like. For me, it was just about the structure of the game. Like, the movement is great. Well, okay, it's two big things. Is the movement is really great, but I feel like the game didn't actually push you to, like, use the extent of the movement enough. And the structure of the game, I didn't like how segmented everything was. I really don't like the sub areas just being like, you'll be in this room for like 30 seconds and get one moon and then leave. I much prefer the, like, you know, if there's going to be linear design, I like it being like Mario Galaxy, where it's kind of paced as like a longer level that has like a beginning, middle, and end. So I don't think they're going to do an Odyssey 2. I think they're going to do something totally, like, fresh for Mario, but I personally just, if they're doing like a kind of an open world, open zone type of deal, what I really want is just for them to actually incorporate more like real platforming into the environment itself. Which a few parts of Mario Odyssey do really well. Like Sand, Metro, and Wooded for me are like what I want from a new Mario game, but I think those are like significantly better than every other kingdom in the game. I think a lot of the kingdoms in that game are just kind of boring and barely have any actual, like, you know, it's just like kind of walking around and collecting the moons. And the problem with that for me is just the replayability. I really like 3D Mario games to be replayable. I have replayed 64 Sunshine and Galaxy many, many times, especially Galaxy and Sunshine. And with Odyssey, like, the first playthrough is great because it's all about the joy of, like, exploration and discovery. But then once you know where the moons are, it's not really fun to collect most of them a second time. Especially the post-game moons, I just think start feeling like chores. Like, they're just not... It's just like, go to the X on the map and ground pound. Like, that's not fun. I don't like that kind of design at all. So I'd like the next game to have less bloat and more actual platforming and actually push you to use the movement more. If you open up 3D All-Stars one more time, we have to lock you up. Well, they have to put out a new game, Dan. If they just put out a new game. Also, I love Bowser's Fury. I literally just 100% to Bowser's Fury like 2 days ago because I just felt like it. So, yeah. Some kind of combination of like Bowser's Fury, Odyssey, 3D, even like 3D World type design. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna make it work, but I'm excited for whatever it is. I feel like Ruined Kingdom was wasted potential. I would have wanted to see Cloud Kingdom be a fully fleshed out area, but I mean, I don't know. They don't really feel like wasted potential per se. Like, the ones that feel more wasted to me are like Seaside Kingdom. I just feel like nothing happens in Seaside Kingdom. I feel like Seaside Kingdom is like you walk in a big circle and then fight a boss. And like the boss is cool, I guess. But like, there's just something, it's just like water. I don't know. I don't really get what the vision was with Seaside. There's no like platforming. You just like walk around. Like, it's just not interesting to me. Lake Kingdom I think is super boring. That's like my least favorite one in the game. Lost was pretty good. Lost is solid. I wish Lost had like a boss fight. I wish the game had better and more boss fights. I don't really like the Brutals very much. I don't like how often they're reused. I think the bosses were overall much weaker than Galaxy. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely recommend Bowser's Fury. It's definitely like, you know, it's kind of just like a bite-sized experience, but what's there is like really good. Like, it doesn't feel as like big and like immersive and like wow as like Mario Odyssey, but it's like there's just a couple of really solid levels, really good music. I would say there's like a bit of bloat on Bowser's Fury even. Like, I think they wanted to flesh it out from like a 2-hour game to a 3-hour game, so some of the shines do get a bit repetitive towards the end, but still just a really, really solid, tight experience for the most part. Like, I came out of Bowser's Fury liking a larger percentage of it than Odyssey. Like, I think Odyssey definitely had higher highs, but so much of Odyssey to me is just like, it's just not fun to replay. Like, it wasn't even, it's not bad the first time. I mean, Lake Kingdom for me was bad the first time. I was pretty disappointed by Lake Kingdom. A specific nitpick of mine is I don't like the swimming controls in Mario Odyssey. I don't know, maybe that's like a weird thing with me. I never got the hate for like the swimming controls in Mario games. I don't really feel like Mario 64 is kind of slow and a little bit jank when trying to open up like the treasure chest and stuff for sure. But Mario Galaxy's water controls I think are fantastic. I really love being able to swim like a full, you know, 360 degrees in all directions. I much prefer that over the like 2D Mario, like, you know, mashing B to swim up thing. Which is what 3D World and Odyssey do. I really am not a huge fan of that. So I didn't like the water levels that much in Odyssey. Whoa! What happened there? The game just went to like 5 FPS. That was so strange. Huh. that wasn't the stream. That was my game. When the game ended, it like that was really strange. Oh my god. I believe there's room. I think we have 3 people. Well, okay, so that's my problem with the Mario Odyssey thing. Like, this is a pretty specific nitpick. This isn't like a super big issue, but just something with like Mario Galaxy versus Odyssey. I feel like they have different approaches for solving annoying controls. Because like the 2 things you think of with annoying controls are ice physics and water, right? So in Mario Galaxy, the way they made ice physics fun is if you spin, you start ice skating. And the ice skating controls are really fun and really fluid and really good. But you just have to, you know, spin to activate it. In Odyssey, the way they got around ice physics is you capture a Goomba, and the Goomba doesn't have ice physics. So it doesn't really fix the problem in a creative way. It's just like, oh, we're just turning off ice physics. And it's a similar thing with swimming, where it's like, Mario Galaxy is like, okay, people don't really like swimming controls, so we'll add, you have, you know, you can spin, which is going through the water really fast, or you can grab a shell, and shell swimming feels really, like, good and fluid, because you just are constantly going forward, it's really fast, easy to control. In Mario Odyssey, you capture a fish, and you're basically just, like, Minecraft flying. Like, it doesn't really feel like swimming anymore. So it's a specific issue, but I feel like Odyssey elects to just not have you do the annoying controls, whereas Galaxy had like a more fun version of it. So I don't know. I dislike just capturing a fish, and now you don't have to deal with swimming controls, because it's like, well, I want to swim, I just want the swimming to be fun. So I don't know. That's how I feel about that. So I want them to bring back the older swimming controls, but that might be an unpopular opinion. I mean, people generally agree that the Mario Galaxy's water levels are good, I think. But yeah. You've been in the wrong pool the whole time? Oh, rip. But yeah, sorry to anyone here who doesn't care about 3D Mario, I guess, but I care very deeply, and I will go on rants if prompted. Okay. I wouldn't say it felt empty to me. I mean, I feel like it didn't have... I don't know. I mean, it's a thing for me, like, you know, I grew up with Mario Galaxy, so every game after that definitely feels like it lacks the, like, you know, little extra bit of soul that Mario Galaxy has, just in terms of, like, actually taking its story kind of seriously and having kind of, you know, slower moments. But I think Odyssey does, for the most part, everything a 3D Mario needs to do. I mostly just... I think the post-game could, like, not exist, to be frankly honest with you. I think there are very few, like, really good moons. Like, because you know, when you beat the game, there's the moon rock in each kingdom that you go and hit open, and then it spawns a bunch of moons everywhere. And I just think so few of those are actually worth your time. I don't like that it shows you where they are on the map, either. I kind of wish they actually asked you to, like, re-explore the whole kingdom properly. Because just going to a waypoint on a map and ground pounding to get a moon is not fun. Like, there's nothing I get out of that, personally. Oh yeah, I mean, the movement, yeah. Like I said, that is a big problem I have with the game. I really wish the platforming actually asked you. Because, like, even... I think Odyssey has really, like... It has a really high skill ceiling. And I think something like Mario Sunshine has, I mean, that also has a high skill ceiling, but it gets into the point of, like, speedrun tech, where I feel like Odyssey is a lot more accessible. Like, it has a lot of moves you can chain together and learn. It's like a higher learning curve, but, like, Mario Sunshine, I would say, has a higher skill floor. So, like, the minimum expectation of Mario Sunshine is that you know how to, like, you know, do a spin jump or a side flip and do a hover to get, like, the maximum horizontal distance. Like, there are jumps in the game that pretty much require you to know how to do that. Whereas in Odyssey, I don't think there is a single jump in the entire game that actually requires you to be able to, like, ground pound jump, cap dive, you know? which is like not hard. That's the bread and butter of Odyssey movement, is knowing how to jump, throw cappy, dive, throw cappy, dive. Like that is like the very basic Odyssey movement. And there's like nothing in the game that even requires you to do that. But it's a weird thing where it's like if you push the movement of Odyssey, you can do like super crazy stuff and chain together crazy movement and do these massive jumps. But yeah, it just never feels like there's any actual point to do that unless you're like, that's why I think Odyssey is great as a speed game. I love watching other people play Mario Odyssey and speedrun Mario Odyssey because you can break the game. But I do wish from a casual perspective, the game actually asked you to do that at least a couple of times, you know, at least in the post game or whatever. But yeah. You liked 3D Land so much your mom sold your 3DS. Man. 3D Land for me, like, I don't know. Maybe if I grew up with it or, like, had it in the 3DS era, I would have liked it more. But I played it after the fact, and to me it's just... I don't know. That game doesn't really do anything for me. I'd say it's the weakest 3D Mario, easily. I just find it kind of boring. Don't slander my goat. I don't know. I mean, if we're talking about games asking you to actually use their movement, 3D Land, you hold right and press jump, and that's kind of the entire game. You gotta bounce? Okay, see you, Generals are off. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I mean, my 3DS was just a Smash 4 machine. I really did not play enough 3DS games. It will be just interesting to see. I don't know, because obviously, I mean, we've gone from, like, you know, we went from Sunshine to Galaxy, so that was a case of, you know, taking away a lot of moves that Mario had and opting for a more simple control scheme. But I do feel like it's going to feel a little strange going from Odyssey to a game that doesn't have cappy controls. I mean, I guess Bowser's Fury came afterwards, but, you know, that was the control set of 3D World, so that felt a little different, but... I don't know, like, I feel like it'd be weird to just have a game where you just have Mario again. And Cappy feels like such a natural extension of Mario's movement. It's like, I don't think they're gonna do, like, Flood again. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's gonna be some kind of gimmick, but I don't know what it's gonna be. Oh wow, that was a very good KD. I mean, 64 controls well, it's just the level design that I have some issues with. I don't know, I like 64, but it's not a game I like. Like, I didn't grow up with 64 or Sunshine. I grew up with Galaxy, I played 3D World like a couple years after it came out, and then I played Odyssey, and then I went back and played everything else. So, like, I have no nostalgia, and I like Sunshine way more than 64, personally. I think Sunshine's reputation, I don't really think... I don't know, like, there are some levels in Sunshine that suck, there's some jank, there are some glitches. It definitely has problems, but I just enjoy myself playing Sunshine way more than 64 in any given moment. I like way more of the levels in it. Oh god. They're definitely not bringing back the Fury gimmick. I don't think that would work in anything other than Bowser's Fury. Like... having Bowser interrupt the gameplay every, you know, 10 minutes or whatever would be very bad in any other game. Like, I don't know. I think it works for what they were doing there, but yeah, I definitely don't think that would come back. Oh, you're just talking about everything being a cat? Does that count as a gimmick? Dun, 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 dun. I've been rewatching a bunch of old Odyssey content lately. I don't know why. I think I watched like a new Small Ant video, and then I just went down the rabbit hole of a bunch of old Small Ant videos. I really like Odyssey content. I'm definitely, I mean, that's a huge thing I'm excited for too, is just the next wave of all of, you know, the challenge videos and speedruns and everything. I've been watching a bunch of Tyrone do speedruns actually. So I don't know. I guess I'm just on the 3D Mario hype train before it's even announced. So I've been on like another Odyssey kick. Oh, hello. Dun, dun, dun. Pokemon Horizons time skip? I don't know what that means, so I don't know how to talk about it. How much money would you need to pay me to play Reflux? Well, I don't want to. And I probably am not going to. So, I don't know if I can put a price on that. I'm definitely not doing it for you, Dan. You would need to pay me $50. Drop the PayPal. I will not be doing that. Oh, hey, I'm alive. So the problem with Paintbrush is you get locked into that state where it's like, you don't want to stop swinging because you don't want to have to do the wind-up again, but then you're just stuck there. You can sell Oreo? Should I tell people I have super chat? Because I've gotten like 2 super chats ever. And I assume it's because the people who watch me just don't have money. But, or because they just don't think I'm worth paying for, which is valid. But I also wonder if people just don't know. They can be sold for parts? Don't think that is legal. Not sure I want to be involved in whatever scheme this is. I don't need your blood money to play Reflux. What? I feel like I only get like the weird fall off kills with this weapon. YouTube puts tax on it? Oh. I know some people just pin like a direct donation link on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if I need to do that. That was a good game. Good enough game. I got silver, we won. Good enough. You can't give me your last $5 when you have to pay $6. I guess this is true. Oh, wow. Zay popping off. And Octo Seal. Bum, bum, bum. Does my mic sound good? I know I asked that earlier, but it should sound normal. I just want to make sure. Mic is amazing? Okay, well. That is good. Does it sound better than usual? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. What's my turf level? Like my level in the game, or like on the weapon? It's 200 something. I'm not sure. Like 207, I think, is my level. Hello, Pancaker. Do do do. Bing, bing. Oh, that's a DC. Please do not send me your entire paycheck to play Reflux. Okay, yeah, Dan. Yeah, sure. You do this every time. That was a very, very cool game that happened there. Yeah, 203. Okay. Overestimated a little bit, but yeah. I appreciate the thought, Tori, but I don't I don't need a whole paycheck. I mean, I don't need someone else's paycheck anyway. I'll take my own paycheck. Streamer isn't greedy. I don't think I am. Hello, Octo Johnny. Doo doo. Do do do. How long have we been going anyway? 2 hours? Cool. Man. I feel like Slosher... I always underestimate Slosher range. I would think this would be able to... I mean, that was a weird angle, and I was not doing it well, but... I think this would be able to fight Slosher better than it can. Okay. Yeah. Jesus and Moses on the enemy team, was it? Oh, I saw a bird out my window. I don't know why that distracted me so much. It's like the attention span of a dog. Huh? Was that a curling bump? I feel like the curling bump wasn't even there yet. Oh, hello, Moses. I was gonna say lots of biblical names today, but I don't know if Yuri, Jesus, and Yahweh Satan exactly count. I mean, there is a canon Squid Jesus, so, you know, Jesus would probably be happy about that. I don't know. Yeah, you're not sharking here. No, but I thought we had more people that were gonna help us with that. I want calamari. I was at dinner with my parents last night, and we were like ordering an appetizer, and I wanted calamari, and they were like, actually, we're going to get the cauliflower bites, and I'm like, but what if we didn't? And they're like, too bad. And I was sad. I don't hate cauliflower, but do not love it either. The eternal humanity. I guess they're really committing to the bit. I don't want to try recycled, dude. That's not gonna go well. Dude. Yeah, that was, I mean, that was close. Have you ever had it deep fried? I don't think. If you deep fry anything, it just becomes like deep fry crust, I feel like. I don't know if that would count as cauliflower. I mean, I've tried recycled when it came out. I don't know. I'm not a fan. What they even do to it again? Okay, well maybe... What else got buffed in this patch? Heavy technically did. Screw it, let's try heavy. I don't wanna be junior farm. I don't wanna be that guy. Hello, Corina. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay, we're against Jesus again. Try to lock in a little bit more. I always say that. I say that a lot. I say that a lot and then I do not lock in, but we're gonna try this time. Let me go over here. Shoot. Thought I could challenge that for some reason. I mean, maybe I should have been more aggressive? I don't know. I want to say I could have won that interaction, but not like that. Nope. Cracking time. Okay, he just kind of took that. Was that a jump? That was a jump. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Cool. Oh. There's that hammer nuke. I feel like I do feel the extra duration, honestly, especially when I'm just trying to paint. I'm jumping out. Ah! It's not a good place to end that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I could have seen that coming. Man. You did not see me somehow? Cool. Do do, brano. Do 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 do. Cool. Nice. I always forget I like heavy. Like, every time I play heavy, I enjoy it. I just never pick it for some reason. Oh, see you, Octoseal. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the games. Ooh. Ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, bum. You might join soon? Okay. We'll send out an invite if anyone can join right now, but if not, you can just continue. What do you guys want to see? Glenn Fiddler? Who is that? I don't know who that is. I thought that was gonna be Dan for a second because of the reflux. Oh, this is Tori. Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh right, so I was thinking you said an alias, but this is not a PV. This is an open. You just actually named yourself Glenn Fiddler. Okay. Amazing. Glad to see this is the influence we have on the Splatoon community. Yeah, sorry, we're full right now, Pancake, but you can join when another spot opens up. No, yeah, sorry, it's just the real Glenn Fiddler. But yeah, what was I saying? What do you guys want to see in the Switch 2 Direct? Like, besides, I don't know, 3D Mario is the obvious thing for me. Which, I don't even know what's gonna happen, but I feel like that being a holiday game makes perfect sense. I feel like that would be a big deal for the new console. Silk Song, yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know if that would get shown there first. Like, Silk Song is big enough that they can just drop a trailer themselves, and that will be, like, massive news for the industry. So, I don't know if they need to be in a Nintendo Direct. I know everyone was hoping for them to be in, like, the partner showcases, but at this point, I feel like they're just kind of gonna drop it when it happens. Seeing Delta in there would be funny, but that's kind of a similar situation where it's like they don't need the Direct to advertise that, so I don't know if they would bother. Yeah, for sure news on Metroid Prime 4. I imagine we get a real release date. More footage. I wonder if that will be cross-gen. Like Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. I mean, I think it's too early for... I still think it's way too early for Splatoon 4. I think a Splatoon spin-off game is possible, but even then... Like, Grand Fest wasn't that long ago. I don't know. I guess to me, I still feel like we're in the era of Splatoon 3, but... Not that a spin-off game would obviously, you know, take away from that, but... I don't know. I honestly don't expect... I'm trying to keep my expectations low and just not expect there to be any Splatoon news this whole year. But, you know, if there is anything, I'll take it. I think they're gonna come out with, like, some weird stuff, too. Because, like, it's a console launch, so there's gonna be some kind of, like, tech demo game. I mean, maybe not, because it is just Nintendo Switch 2. But I feel like they'd want to do some quirky, like, 1-2 Switch, Wii Sports type of deal. I don't know. I mean, I hope there's more features we don't know about. I do, like, it doesn't need to be super gimmicky, but I do hope there's, like, I mean, with the mouse, that's gonna be a thing, right? I think there's gonna be some weird Nintendo mouse game. Well, every Switch game is compatible on Switch 2, not vice versa. Oh yeah, I guess, I mean, maybe that's what we're talking about. I don't know for sure that the tricolor map changes mean we're getting it in PBs, because maybe they're just going to do more rerun fests. I do hope that's what that means, though. Did the game just, like, stutter for a second? That was weird. Shoot. Man, okay, that was... I should not have dropped there. Salmon run maps and recon, that'd be cool, you know. Yeah, I'm not huge, like... At this point, I would honestly just, I think, rather Splatfest end and they just gave us the stuff in PBs. I don't know, it's weird to describe, but it's like... I almost just want the events of the game to be done. Like, as much as I want the game to be alive and to have content, like, there's sort of this, like, period where, you know, we don't have Splatfest, we don't have anything going on, and it's just the game. And that's kind of... You know, it's just nice to be done with all the FOMO stuff, I guess, as a part of it. It's like, I never feel like I have to get on the game anymore. It's just, you know, get on the game when I want to play. And unfortunately, obviously, with Splatoon 3, there's always going to be some level of that because you do have the catalogs where even if you've gotten it, you know, you could still be missing out on, like, extra money and stuff, but yeah. So yeah, that was unfortunate loss. Yeah, well, I think we'll see Summer Nights. I think we still have Springfest and Summer Nights left. I guess I don't know if that's 100%. No, I thought they did literally confirm that, didn't they? Okay, Oreo. I think the pancake person, pancaker wanted to join, so we'll let them next whenever there's a spot, but then you can join. Oh, okay, well, someone left. Oh yeah, I'm excited to see the gear still. I guess we're still getting new gear drops or old stuff from Splatoon 2, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, I know the timeline. Like, it's not entirely unfeasible that Splatoon 4 could release soon, but I don't want them to rush it. So I don't think we get anything Splatoon 4 this year, and I don't want them to. That's been the thing I keep saying. And I'm gonna hold true to that. We'll see what happens, but I don't know. Are you referring to that one video? Like the timeline thing? I don't know what you mean by the whole lore of Splatoon. I mean, it depends how fast you read if you're playing the games yourself. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that video was before Side Order too, so it's actually longer. Do. Huzzah. I don't know. I'm very excited for the next era of Nintendo in general. Like, whether or not Splatoon, you know, takes a little bit to catch up. I'll probably check out Prime 4. I don't know. I need to finish playing Prime 1. I kind of got it and started it, then fell off, so I don't know. But I'm probably going to get a Switch 2 right away, knowing me. I like to always have, you know, the newest Nintendo thing. And now that I have a YouTube channel, too, like, it'd be fun to kind of cover that, you know, show off the Switch 2 before everyone has their hands on it. Not like show off, like brag, but like, you know, show it, make videos and streams and stuff, when it's still like a new thing. Because I've never, you know, I've never had a... This will be the first console launch of my YouTube channel. So, I know I'm mostly specifically Splatoon, but I feel like it'd be fun to, you know, have different stuff to cover around that time. Yeah, I think it's too early for Zelda, though. And that's what's interesting about this Direct, right? Is, like, it feels like it needs to be a big deal, but we really don't know. Like, 3D Mario and Metroid are the only, like, locks, I feel. I mean, I guess it's not completely, you know, impossible that we get a glimpse at the next Zelda. It has been, like... Has it really already been almost 2 years since Tears of the Kingdom? That's crazy. That feels so insane. Tears of the Kingdom feels so recent to me. That's weird, actually. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, we saw Breath of the Wild stuff like when it was super early in development. And we did see a Tears of the Kingdom trailer in 2019, but obviously that was working within the engine they had already made for Breath of the Wild. I don't know. I'm like, I know it's very not like Nintendo, but I want to see some kind of like tech demo thing that properly just showcases the power of Switch 2. Like, they did, like, on the topic of Zelda, you know, they did... I know they, in the, like, the N64 era, they did, like, a, you know, CG, or I guess, you know, an in-engine thing of, like, Link versus Ganon, and then for the Wii U, they had, like, some Zelda showcase video, so... I would like to see that. I really want to see what the Switch 2 can do in terms of graphical power. And I hope they actually make that properly clear. Oh yeah, Nintendo Land. Some kind of Nintendo Land thing would be cool, but I mean, that's not... I mean, that would be a tech demo in terms of, like, gimmicks, but I mean, like, more of a graphical... technical showcase. I mean, both would be cool. I want both of those things, but yeah. I would like a Nintendo Land, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Galaxy I've come to terms with. I mean, that's a childhood game, so it makes sense to me that it's old, but... I don't know, recent things are weirder for me. Like Splatoon turning 10 in 2 months. Well, they killed the guy I was planning to kill, so I don't know what I do with this Kraken now. Okay, nice. We can do this. We can hold this. Oh, no, well string. Cool. Shoot. That could be bad. That could be bad. Oh, we need to be alive. There's a beacon there. Nice. Cool. Generally I like Splatoon 3 music. Splatoon 1 still has my favorite multiplayer tracks by far, but Splatoon 3 has some good ones for sure. See Me Now. H2O songs are really good. Chirpy Chips is good. Belly Flop. Not a huge fan of Belly Flop, personally, but Poppin' Schlock is a good lobby song. Do. I mean, some people probably do like Belly Flop, so I don't know. Oh, Three Horn Circus is the one I like. That's like my least favorite, probably, PvP song, to be honest, but it's alright. It's much better than Splatoon 2's. I did not like a lot of Splatoon 2 battle songs, so... Trying to 4-star every charger and you're having more fun in Splatoon 3 than you had since launch. Yeah, I mean, that's good. I don't know, I was thinking about, like, goals in this game. Just to, like, have motivation to keep playing. I'm not really sure. Like, I would like to 4-star more things, but... I don't know. I want a 5-star Forge. I guess that's something I'm working on. I'm pretty close. I still want Gold Kraken, but I'm like 2/3 of the way there or something. I know you are, Dan. There we go. Okay. I don't know if that was lag or just everyone there didn't know how to aim. I feel like your evil twin, I just hate everything you hate and vice versa. I don't feel like we're that opposed. I mean, in terms of like weapons, yeah. I feel like we could agree on a lot of good music, though. Big fan of the feeders. Could not be me, but I respect the opinions. I mean, Ink Theory is the one I kind of despise. Bottom feeders are there. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I hope the hardware... I hope the gyro issue is fixed, like the input lag. It'd be nice if the online... I mean, online... You know, I want there to be like a better tick rate, but like the actual systems work well enough for me. But, I mean, yeah, obviously, it would be nice if it had like dedicated servers and stuff, so people with bad Wi-Fi weren't just screwed over. Welcome back, Space Boy. I can never remember which Riot Act song is which. I know I like one of them and just find the other one kind of boring, but Fin Feeder was never the problem with bottom feeders, it was everything else. So yeah, that's fine. Where'd that person go? Oh. Hello, Allie. It's going pretty well. We're just chilling. With the cool start, I don't know, that doesn't help me. I can picture like the intros of both songs, but I forget which one goes with which. Those songs just blend together in my mind. I literally have no idea. Yeah. I know some people were just like, when they first came out, it was like, it sounds like someone trying to make Splatoon music who like doesn't know how to make Splatoon music. I don't know if they had a different composer on it, but they just like, I don't know. I think the vocals are weird because it's like, it almost sounds like idol vocals, but then like the style is not like the idol style at all, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't really, it's not bad. It's the same issue, like, to me, Ink Theory doesn't sound like Splatoon music, and some people might contest that, but I never felt like the, like, jazzy sound. It just doesn't, I don't know, that just doesn't fit Splatoon for me. It doesn't fit the gameplay. I found them annoying to listen to during gameplay. And Riot Act, I don't find annoying. I kind of like the songs, but they similarly, I feel like, just don't fit in as well. I don't hate damp socks. I think damp socks is fine. I think they're overhated. I like candy coated rocks, so I would take off the hook. I mean, I literally made a giant music tier list a while back. I don't love Yoko. but I like them a lot better than in theory. I mean, ZNF would be better for zones. I don't know if you mean right now, or just, like, which one you should 4-star next. Yeah, the name, I don't like the name Damp Socks, that's... yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I do think it's just there to give off-the-hook presence in the game, but I also think... I like Candy Coated Rocks. That's all I'm saying. I think that song is fine. H2O is good, yeah. Most of the localization names are pretty good. Damp Socks was just a... that was a miss. Technical to the Metal is okay. I just, that one gets repetitive, like the like... Dun, 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 like that. I don't know. I don't like when they get too repetitive, because then it's just annoying when you're hearing them over and over in the actual game. I like Pearl's vocals a lot in Candy Coated Rocks. That's kind of what carries it for me. I like H2O a lot. I'm tempted to say they're a little overhyped in my opinion, but they are very, very good. I love Amalgamania. I will never understand the Amalgamania hate. I think that song is amazing. That's like genuinely like a peak Splatoon song for me. I mean, it wasn't S tier, but I put it high, I think. Yeah. No, I think, I mean, the game context is definitely important to me. Because I really, like, the only reason, I mean, I don't think there's any world where I would ever love listening to Broken Choral, but I like it a lot more when I'm not playing Splatoon. For sure. And you can actually, like, hear the bass line, and, you know, you're not getting distracted by blaring trumpet when you're, like, trying to focus on, you know, getting the objective or whatever. I just think it is so unfitting for Splatoon gameplay. That's my main issue with it, so... Yeah, on its own, it's like, it's not bad music. I hate the squeaking sound. I don't like the kazoo. I'm not a kazoo guy. But yeah. I mean, I like Amalgamania and Seasource better than Entropical, I think. Maybe that's my hot take with Sashimori. I always thought Entropical is good. But I thought that was overhyped. I like the Splatoon 3 songs better, to be honest. And I don't think anyone cares about Chop Screwy. Is that their song, or is that... See, I can never even remember. I always get Despair and Entropical's other song mixed up, because no one ever talks about not Sashimori's other Splatoon 2 song. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like the nature of the vocals being different in all their songs kind of makes them inconsistent as a band. It is Chop Screwy, yeah. Chop Screwy is like... Oh my god, I just completely blinded that Splatling right next to me. Okay, I don't know how I did that. You love Chop Screwy? I mean, fair enough. First time I've heard someone say that. I don't know. Yeah, the Despair obsession... I will never understand either, but that's a whole other thing. I respect it. I don't get it. Okay, I'm not focused on this game, obviously. Seriously, how did Despair become like Tumblr sexy men of Splat bands? Like, I don't understand their popularity at all. I don't know what I'm missing there. Yeah, I don't even like their music either. But like, also they're like, I don't know. I have no clue and I'm a Tumblr user. Okay, well. We got an expert in the field. And we're still lost. Someone gooning to econ. Oh, I mean, I'm sure that's part of it, but like, I don't know. Just what even is their lore? Like, isn't it just like, it's just econ slash whatever his English name is, Quinn or whatever, like left Squid Squad and started making music with the other guy. What is his name? I don't remember his name. Other guy. And is it just because it's like two men, so people are like, oh my god, they're gay? Like, is that the whole thing? I don't know. Like, fair enough, I guess, but I just feel like, yeah. Sashi Mori and Chirpy Chips literally got. I mean, Chirpy Chips are peak. I love Chirpy Chips. I love their design. Just of all of them. So I don't know. I guess maybe it's just like that for some people. Okay, we now have 2 reflexes. Maybe, well, I don't just want to play shot. Is there anything else? Oh, Splashdown got buffed in this update. Let's play end parries. Why not? Yeah, but Paruko slash Harmony is like genuinely like top 3 Splatoon character design. Oh, it's Toxic Yaoi. That explains everything. No, it doesn't really, but also kind of does. I don't know. Splashdown Paint's better than Slider. Yeah, I mean, Chirpy Chips, yeah, are amazing character design, amazing just music conceptually, and amazing in execution, so yeah, Chirpy Chips deserve all of the love they get. Despair is just one that's a little more confusing to me, but yeah. Toxic Yaoi, I just got here. Hello, Fat Fishy. I was pondering the popularity of Despair. Save me, Slopping Spree. I will say I still like their, I don't know, it might just be nostalgia bias, but I like their Splatoon 1 music the best, then Splatoon 2, then Splatoon 3. Like, even their Splatoon 3 music is still really, really good, but it is my least favorite of the Chirpy Chip music across the games. Oh, this is No Plan Survives. Okay. Can't remember. I think this is the one I don't really like. Oh yeah, I mean, No Quarters is really, really good. I like No Quarters more than Slopping Spree, I think. The one part where it goes down just to like the vocals and the drums or something, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, very, very good. Front Row is the name of them. Yeah, See Me Now is See Me Now is so good. See Me Now is, yeah. Very, 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 very good song. Splatoon 2 at the bottom for you, really. I don't know, I really love it. Yeah, it's just too repetitive. It starts to go somewhere and then just kind of doesn't. I think that's how I feel about it. Da 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 da. It gets to that part and then it's like, oh, the song's about to like reach the cool part, and then there's just no cool part. Like, it's one of those for me. I mean, I've sort of mixed feelings on Rainbow Color Incantation, because like for the energy of Grand Festival, it was perfect, and I love it during Tricolor, and it's super hype and amazing how many different like, you know, motifs and melodies it manages to cram together. But I don't feel like it's a very like a listenable song. Like I haven't really gone and just like vibed to it, you know, since then. It works in the context of the game, but it's not, I don't know. Also the fact that, you know, it's obviously dependent on all of the songs it's drawing from, so I feel like it doesn't have much of its own identity besides just like raw energy. Yeah, I mean the unique tricolor shouts for the different idols is, it's still, I mean, it is really, really cool, but I don't know. I mean, I did put it in S tier in my tier list. Like, when I'm listening to it, I guess that's the thing. Is like when I'm listening to it, I'm like fully into it, but it's like it's not what I like think about or like go back to, because I think about all of the songs, you know, that make up Rainbow Color Incantation first. Dan, you might be, okay. It's great for cramming for exams. I mean, that is not, I could not do that. That is not how my brain works, but I respect it. I think they should put the tricolor map into PBs. I don't think they should rerun Grandfest. I think that would kind of defeat the point. I don't think they would ever rerun the whole event. Because if they put the map into PBs, then we have all the content from it. Because if you have an amiibo, you can visit the Grand Festival grounds again, and then you would be able to play the map again. "50 hours of silence with random tricolor shouts mixed in." Yeah. I think they're gonna do it. I think it's very stupid that they didn't just do it immediately after Grand Festival, but I do think it would make sense that they give us tricolor and PBs after the reruns are done. I don't know why they would do it like that, but that's just how Nintendo is sometimes. But yeah, again, they did just patch like 5 different tricolor maps, and we only are guaranteed 2 more Splatfest, so that would potentially, you know, that's at least a reason to hope that it might happen. I'm not counting on a 10th anniversary update. I've said this before. I think, you know what I was actually talking about with people on Discord the other day? It'd be really cool if we got an animation for the 10-year anniversary. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, just like a piece of art on Twitter wouldn't really be that cool, but I don't really see them doing a game update. What if we got an animation? Like, just a little cool piece of, like, you know, Splatoon media that, like, celebrated the whole series. I don't know. I would love more Splatoon animation from the official art team. I was looking back at the, like, you know, Smash Ultimate reveal with the super high quality, like, Inkling CG battle. And, you know, the original Splatoon 1 Splatfest reveal where they actually, like, animated, you know, the 2D Splatoon art style. I just want more of that. An anime would be, like, you know, insane, but I'm just talking like a, you know, 1 minute animation. Almost just like that, that one Pokemon music video, the, like, Bump of Chicken thing. I don't remember what it was called. It came out, like, a few years ago. but it like had like all of the past like, you know, main characters. Something like that would be really cool. You're making a Splatoon animation. Well, that's cool. I was genuinely, yeah, I mean, I thought there would be a patch on the season, and then there wasn't, so I'm like, oh, I guess there's just not a patch. And then, thankfully, there was one, like, 10 days later, but yeah, I genuinely thought they were just kind of, I didn't think they were done, but I thought it'd be like, you know, the last few Splatoon 2 patches where it was like, you know, every, like, 7 months or whatever, like, it wasn't consistent, but it was just very, very rare. But hopefully we still get them around once a season at least. Yeah, I don't know. I think they'll just post something on Twitter, but I hope it's something cool. Like, I hope, even if it's just an art piece, I hope it's like a big art piece, and it's not just like orange and girl waving saying, thank you for playing the game, you know? I mean, like, that'd be cute, that'd be fine, but like, they could go a little more, you know, all out, I would hope. I think Third Kits is dead. I think there's no chance. We've had like 5 different like goalposts of like, here's the last possible time they could add Third Kits to the game, and I think the 10th anniversary thing is just complete cope. I really don't see it happening. Papa Nintendo goes out for milk and comes back for birthdays sometimes. That is certainly one way to put it. Oh. Hello, Vanilla Guy, welcome. Happy 10 years white background Arial font. I think we can hope for a little more than that, but maybe not that much more than that. Why? Don't know why I did that. They're just, I mean, I really just don't think, like, if Third Kits happen, cool. That's all I can say. I have no other thoughts because I really don't think it will happen. Like, I think it would be good if it did, but I have absolutely no reason to expect it. I'm not going to bother speculating in any further detail because I really just don't think it's anything we need to be thinking about. Comic Sans at best. Yeah, just do the Save Our Salmons post again, and now it's about Splatoon 4 story, and they'll actually remember to use it this time. Imagine. Oh god. Oh my god. If not 10th anniversary, 3-year anniversary of Splatoon 3, yeah. Oh god. Oh, thank you, Vanilla Guy. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Currently we're full, but we're just playing Anarchy Open, so there might be a slot that opens up. Yeah, I mean, so many people have said the, like, oh, it's Splatoon 3 and they don't have Third Kits thing. Like, I just don't think that matters. I guess it's kind of funny, but like, oh wait, we do have a slot right now. I thought we were full. My bad. Okay, well, I don't know if anyone else backed out, but okay, oops, we're continuing. If no one joins next time, then there is a spot open. I guess it's less funny to me because I've gotten like 30 comments about it on that one video, but yeah, it is noteworthy, I guess. Yeah, I'll resend it after this. We were just already locked in. Don't call me out like this. I didn't even notice. I didn't look. Oh my god. Oh no, okay, that was not where I should have gone. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't really have much to add at this point. We've talked about third kits a lot. I think they would be nice for the game, but yeah. I think the game has enough content. It does have more overall kits than Splatoon 2. I don't really think it matters to me at this point. Well, the meta shifted entirely to Kensa weapons because they just gave the Kensa weapons, like, objectively better kits. Because most of Splatoon 2 had, like, really bad, not synergistic kit design. So, I don't know. That was just a weird case of them. It felt like they almost intentionally gave those weapons just better options. But, I don't know. I just honestly don't care that much. At the end of the day, I don't need third kits. I understand the frustration and the disappointment, but it's conversation I'm kind of tired of. I mean, there's no reason we couldn't have custom kits and PBs. Like, I get it for online, but like, yeah, PBs might as well just have custom kits. So, I don't know. Hopefully in Splatoon 4 is all you can really say at this point. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm just at the point where it's like, I don't feel... I get the argument of, like, you know, some weapons are just screwed over by their kits and can't perform that well in the game. But I just don't feel like, you know, anyone's really starved for options. Like, there's so many main weapons in the game. If a weapon you like can't work, like, you can probably find something pretty close to it that does. I think people are just very set in their, you know, specific weapons they like to play. And obviously, you know, it'd be good if everyone had an option they like, but I think that's just the reality of game design, is that there is not going to be every option ever for every type of player. Okay, well, rip. Yeah, but Dan, that's just a balance thing. Yeah, it's a problem with, well, it's not even a problem. It is a fact of all the games that you cannot use every sub and special with every weapon class, but that's the point of the kit system. It's how they balance the game. So yeah, like, that would never be true. I don't know. Concert, yeah, another concert would be cool. Oh, I forgot to back out. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vanilla Guy, I just totally forgot. That is a bad habit of mine. I just kind of default to clicking continue. Streamer brain, yeah. I mean, the main thing I want out of Splatoon at this point is another story mode, which I know we're not getting until another full release game, so I guess I'm I'm kind of content with, you know, just playing the game for now. Yeah. I mean, story-wise and gameplay-wise for me, Side Order was good, but it's like... It's genuinely been since Octo Expansion since there's been, like... something that's really wowed me in terms of gameplay from Splatoon. I mean, I won't go on the whole rant right now, but I definitely, I don't like Alterna gameplay. I strongly disagree. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are like that, Space Boy. Like, Splatoon does have a lot of different facets to it. I know a lot of people don't, you know, the main draw from the game's perspective is the multiplayer, but, or like the PvP, but not everyone is as into it as other stuff. I think it's possible to pass Octo Expansion. I mean, that's why Alterna disappointed me, because I felt like it was a huge step back, but... I just think they need to do something new. And you stop trying to do Octo Expansion, but again, and just do a new thing. Yeah, I mean, it's possible COVID had some effect on the quality of Alterna, but... I mean, I'm sure it definitely delayed the whole game, so it probably did end up leading to some of it being a bit rushed. I don't know, I just feel like the level design is just so much weaker. Splatoon 3 overall is probably the least rushed game, but Alterna to me feels... I don't know. I mean, I did a whole stream where I just replayed Alterna, and I'm currently working on like a level ranking video, and Alterna level design just is so bland and repetitive and has so many flaws compared to the other games, in my opinion. Splatoon Souls, like, I don't know about that. I don't like the overworld, but that's... Some of it is, I don't know. I seem to have more of a problem with it than other people, so, like... I don't know if it's just my hot take or whatever, but I don't like the Alterna overworlds at all. I finally did remember to back out, and it was the maps and mode update anyway. Thank you guys for the reminder, though. I don't know if I agree that it's innovative, though, because I feel like it's just less than what we had before. Like, Splatoon 1 and 2's hub worlds had a bunch of, like, platforming mixed within them, and then Splatoon 3's... I mean, I just don't find the fuzzy ooze to be an engaging mechanic, and I don't really like just shooting the floor to find secrets. I don't really feel like that adds much to Splatoon's core gameplay, so I just found it kind of repetitive and boring. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's always the thing of, like, if you enjoy it, I don't want to tell you to not enjoy it. It's just... Yeah, I've tried it several times at this point. I don't think I'm going to be super into it. You know, I summoned the fabled cosmic crash out if I mentioned Huge Fry. I mean, we're not talking about the story, thankfully. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wish I could enjoy the treasure-seeking parts of it, so I respect it, but yeah, it didn't work for me. Do. I mean, I know the story's always gonna be like a secondary mode, Pumpkin Jack, but like, I don't know. I just want the level of quality to at least to be a flat line. If it's not gonna go up, just don't go down, is all I'm saying. Oh, we've already been going for 3 hours. Okay, we'll play a few more games. Am I live? Yes. This is live. Oh. I feel like only people on YouTube ask that. Oh. Oh, those are bombs. It's obviously pre-recorded, yes. That's why I can read your chat messages in real time. The chat is pre-recorded too. Not 4 hours. I pre-planned my answers. Oh yeah, I just predicted every message that was going to be typed in the chat and just gave my answer knowing you guys would ask it. Am I pre-recorded? That would be like a weird... Imagine that as like a sci-fi take on like determinism. It's like, it's not that your whole life was determined by like fate or God, but like someone recorded their entire life and you were just replaying someone else's life as it already happened. That could be like a movie. That probably, I don't know. I almost feel like that is a movie, but I'm not sure. My script ends here, what should I do? Oh god. Yeah, the whole ice physics thing, I don't know. I don't wanna... I don't wanna harp on it too much, because I'll get to my point when I actually make the video, but yeah. Honestly, as much as I would love for there to be a spin-off that, you know, has... I mean, it's not like it would have the budget of a mainline game, but like, you know, still an entire game budget dedicated to just the story mode. I really feel like if a Splatoon spin-off happens, it's gonna just be like some goofy side thing, or like a rhythm game with like the idols, or like, I don't know. I don't feel like it would be like a major story thing. Maybe it would give us like lore, but you know, they're not gonna want it to turn into like Splatoon Kingdom Hearts, where you have to play like all of the weird spin-off games to know the lore and like to understand what's going on in the story. So like I feel like they're gonna stick all of the important stuff to just the main line. I don't know. Unless they go like all out and really do like a full like big budget Splatoon story game, but I don't know. I don't see that happening. it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. I mean, Splatoon is still a relatively young franchise. We don't really know the extent of where it might go. But don't feel like we currently have reason to believe that is in the cards. Dang. Okay. Not okay. Uh-oh, they're gonna lead off that. There's no way, unless Oreo has the ultimate pop-off right here. Okay, yeah, I didn't think that would happen. Okay, please. Well, we can maybe win, if we believe. Do that again, okay. Uh-oh. 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 No. We tried. Oh, okay, what's going on? Is this Dutch? Dutch seal? English or Spanish? I don't know Spanish. I'm not Hispanic. I swear. Please, yeah, I guess stick to English. I always feel weird when streamers are like, English, please. Like, obviously, like, it makes sense that they want to be able to read their own chat and not have people, like, going off and saying other things or whatever. But yeah, I only speak English. So if you want to talk to me, I'm only going to answer if you speak English. But yeah. Speak English just for me? Okay. Yeah, it's so you can moderate, yeah. Pre-recorded bent door. That's all I'm reading there. I mean, I was playing weapons that were like affected by the patch, and now I'm just playing this because I want to lose less, and obviously that isn't working. So I don't know. Squid Beats VR, just Beat Saber, but you have 2 Splatanas. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but I don't, I don't really want a VR game. Why? Okay, why have we got No Plan Survives? Like, I feel like we keep getting it after it was brought up, because we got it before. This is at least like the 3rd or 4th time it's played on stream. A mini Splatling, I think, is significantly better from this patch, because it got a charge time buff too. Really? None of those landed? That was a little bit bad RNG and not just bad aim, I think. Okay. Let's get like a good, if we get like a, okay. Well, I'm not gonna say anything yet. Man, I was gonna say if we get like a good solid win, maybe we can call this as the last game, but currently that is not the way this is going. Maybe we get a cool, awesome comeback. How about that? Strikes. Okay, that somehow hit that guy before the bubble came up, apparently. Do we take those? Oh, range blaster is always around. Okay, that was bad aim. Okay, okay, got him. Okay, thank you. I think I saw someone peeking over that edge. I have not tried recycled Brella. I mean, that was just a paint buff, right? I'm not really too bothered about a paint buff on a weapon I don't really like. Oh god. Okay. Didn't really do a lot with that Kraken, but at least we're alive and on the tower. And we have the lead. And I'm gonna die. Should have thrown a wall there. I didn't think I'd live, but then they missed like 3 times. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you run into all kinds of people in open. Because it's kind of... I know that's the complaint some people have with, like, League versus Open. It's like, it's sort of the casual mode. I mean, it was really the same thing in Splatoon 2. But it's, like, sort of the casual way to play ranked modes. But it's also the place to go if you want to, like, try hard with a full team and do super good in the ranked modes. So... sometimes there's kind of a conflict of interest there. Oh, the hitbox got wider. I honestly forgot that was even a change it got. I mean, that's cool. For recycled Brella players, I think I will pass. I don't even know what got me there. I died to the Wavebreaker? I thought I was at full HP when it hit me, but I guess not. I think they just didn't want there to be too many queues. Because, you know, you're spreading the player base thin. With every new option you add to find matches, you know, there's going to be less players in each of those options. I don't know if it would have really been a problem. I do kind of... I get the argument that it would have been better to have Open and League. But I don't understand people saying it was better in Splatoon 2, because it was literally just the same thing. Oh, goodbye, Zhond. Not sure if I'm saying that right, but thank you for stopping by and hanging out. I mean... I don't know. If other people find it annoying, I guess that's a valid opinion. I guess I don't totally understand. Because it's just the ranked modes, and I get on with my friends, and then I'm playing the ranked modes with my friends. And that was what I asked for. So, it works for me. Shoot. Did we win? Apparently. Okay. GG's. Thank you guys for clutching up. Maybe we end it there, because we're probably not gonna get a more interesting ending to a game than that. Fiddler gang further. Thank you, Glenn Fiddler. Truly our actual savior of that match. Yeah, okay, we'll call it there. Thank you guys for playing and for hanging out. It's nice to just do another PvP stream. I know these are a bit more like... I have less to say. Like, I kind of like the single-player streams just because I can yap a lot more, whereas here, like, you know, we're just kind of chilling. I don't know. People seem to like hanging out, so I guess it works. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do in the future. I talked about playing, like, Jet Set Radio, Sonic Unleashed. I'd like to play other single-player games. Maybe I can think about that. If you guys have suggestions, you can leave them in the Discord. If you are new here, there is a link to the Discord in the description. Feel free to join, hang out, and talk to people about Splatoon and other things. But yeah, gonna call it there for today. Don't really have a good estimate of when the new video will be. Probably still a ways from now, but I might do some smaller stuff in between. Very much looking forward to that Nintendo Switch 2 presentation in like 18 days. But yeah. I will see you guys probably in a week for the next stream. So until then, this has been Cosmic. Farewell.